What's up, y'all? Talking about gaming. As I said on the previous video, which was not too long ago, I was gonna put out a drift modification video. Boy, I don't think anybody was expecting this one. uh, because I hate seeing people use these as troll weapons when they can actually be entertaining to drift, and you have no idea how this thing has no business of drifting this good. But you'll see here in a moment. It's the cargo, or as to be known, it's a freightliner. Euro truck racing class European truck. Even though this design can be seen in North America on the Aero glider trucks that do hauling across the country or anywhere. At that matter of fact, if the freightliner Aero cab design is in Europe or various other places, but I see them a lot here in the States. But nevertheless, the cargo. This thing's a very interesting piece. Why CarX involved this thing? It's one of those why the not kind of deals. And I'll say this again, this thing has no business of drifting so damn good. Anyways, let's get into the tune for the cargo or the freightliner race truck. Front spring length 13 centimeters, rear spring length 12 centimeters, front rear spring stiffness to the max because this thing is heavy. Front fast bump 8,000, rear fast bump 9440. Front fast rebound 13,000, rear fast rebound 14,650, front bump 10,000, rear bump 11,890. Excuse me. Front rebound 13,000, rear rebound 14,610. Front toe negative 0.31, rear toe negative 0.59. Front camber negative 4.96, rear camber negative 1.08, which I rarely do, but all things considered, that's how flat to the ground the rear tires are, as they should be. Front anti-roll bar 95, anti-roll bar 125, caster 4.5 degrees, accurate angle 55%, steering axis offset 20 millimeters, keeping angle inclination 0 degrees, and maximum steering angle for this rig will be 57 degrees. For your wheels, front rear rim diameter at its maximum height of 25 inches. Front tire width 425 millimeters. Rear tire width 445 millimeters. Ooh, Ow. Damn. Ouch. Front rear tire pressure 200 kPa. Front rear wheel adhesion 100%. Front wheel track 8. Rear base 4. Front rear tire profile 35%. Transmission, your differential is going to be a spool. Reason being, you can put the most stick of the fluids in the viscous diff, it will still have as one would say, a posi effect differential. There's still a fair amount of play. In other words, one wheel will be spinning, the other one will take a little bit to respond. The spool will solid lock that stuff, solid lock it down, and that's what you gotta need with this. For your brake torque, as I said, this thing's heavy. Brake torque's going to be 5,200. Front brake bias 75%. ABS recommended to be active. Well, that's probably debatable at this point for some people. But launch controls are a definite no. Now you think this thing's supposed to be a diesel, it's supposed to roll coal, right? No, it doesn't. But it has a set RPMs to make you think it's a high performance diesel, because there's very few diesel engines that can rev past 5,000 and not explode. Or suffer long-term consequences. But top speed for this sucker is going to be 141 miles an hour with 0 to 60 or 4.39 seconds. I mean, if you try to get it going at low RPMs, it's not too happy about it. But also, first 3 gears are very short. 4th and 5th gear are slightly taller than the rest of them. And the power for this thing is going to be like 1869 at 4700 and some change at RPMs. And 330, damn near, almost 300, not 300, but 3,400 newton meters of torque at 3,100 and some change. And everybody knows if they know their diesels, these things are torque monsters. I'll go ahead and take it to a public session. Now, it's recommended not to be a chaser in this vehicle or not to get chased by this in a drift because unless you're in cockpit view or you're damn good at drifting in cinematic cam, that thing's a whole lot of camera. That's a whole lot of camera to be lost from chase view. Excuse me. Guess we'll try this one. I'll be right back at the short intermission. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, like I said, doesn't roll cool at all. Makes me sad, but oh well. Oh. That's embarrassing. See what I mean? Since this update's been out, the cargo's had some, well, torque issues. It says it's got plenty of torque, but you have to be in like RPMs to do it. But I guess it's whatever. That was a weird spot to get hung up on. Let's get out on some more faster lanes here. Really stretch this sucker's legs. Now in faster tracks, 4th and 5th gear is going to be your go-to. Shorter tracks, 3rd and 4th, for sure. Now, I will say this though, even though this thing's not recommended to be a chaser vehicle, it makes a good door tap training truck for sure. All you gotta do, all this thing is a lot of side skirts, so it gives people opportunity to really practice their door bashing techniques. As much side skirts as this thing's got. Hello there. good rig to drift. Even more gnarly on the ultimate setup, which one day I will throw out there. Oh, bye-bye sign. Anyways, hope you all actually found this helpful to drift this thing on Drift Modification 2. Wow! Hey, y'all have a fantastic day. Remember, obey your local traffic laws.